hit that subscribe button. Are you throwing the middle finger at me?
To you, not to the
what?
fans.
Time, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're here again with another Sip Sumthin Friday. Mr. Mostyle here.
Lady Mostyle.
And we got something for y'all to sip on again. And what we got today?
It's called Everyday Passion.
Everyday Passion. This is the one I sent to you, right?
Yeah, I think it was from Ciroc. Posted for their new flavor.
Yeah. So this is, I seen it on Instagram. It was their new flavor. They gave the ingredients. They really didn't tell you how to mix it. So we gonna mix it up how we think we're supposed to. So this is their new flavor. What is it?
I'm sorry, y'all. I just realized that the bottle wasn't. It is their new flavor called Passion. I think this bottle is beautiful. So I definitely don't want to get rid of that. I like the bottle.
And I know we didn't had Ciroc a few times on here, a couple of drinks mixes.
But the truth of the matter is that they keep coming with flavors, so it's,
You keep it going.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's a good way to try flavor vodka with something else. So I don't know why my phone keep popping off. So I did it a little different from Mr. Mostyle. What are you doing?
I'm handling some business right now. Just continue.
He
I gotta
pick
get
our
this done.
he pick our time when we doing our video.
No, I've been in the queue waiting, so I can't miss this.
Anywho,
But
normally I mix the drink with you guys. Instead, I did it a little bit differently. Mr. Mostyle did not like that, but it's nothing wrong with changing it up every once in a while. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I put in here. Okay, so this is everything that I put in here. The Passion Ciroc, which is like it's a tropical blend, and you could drink it alone or drink it with maybe Sprite. Something like that, because you don't want to mess up the flavor, and that's really why I don't know if the mix, how that's gonna make me feel. We got, nothing like a good old orange juice. We got orange juice, we got a club soda, we got a lemon, and this is called Bitter by Rasa Amir.
Amari. I'm just saying, is that an A? Oh, no.
It's an O.
Amaro. Yeah.
Anyway, it has its own flavor drink, and it is actually alcohol. It's like a bitter flavor alcohol. It's a 25% alcohol, but it says a liqueur. So, what I did was, I did 2 ounces of the Ciroc in both cups. I did 2 ounces of the orange juice. I tasted the bitter before. Well, y'all can tell we tasted the bitter, but I tasted the bitter before. I really personally, I don't like the way it tastes. I'm gonna just be completely honest. So on the bitter, I only used an ounce. So 2 ounces of Ciroc, 2 ounces of orange juice, an ounce of the bitter, 3 ounces of club soda. And I did a half a lemon in both of ours. So he got a half a lemon, I got a half a lemon. And, sorry y'all. So that's what I put in there. The only thing I haven't put in there is the ice. And,
Where's the other glass at?
what the,
No.
what?
I got to show you how we working.
I don't know what he got going on.
See. She forgot. She's supposed to shake this up. She got a lot of bit of ice right here. So actually, let me get another cup. Let me show you what we gonna do today.
Now he wanna do the most. You gonna bring your chewed up styrofoam Dr. Pepper cup over
this
here,
is
huh?
my DP. Got a whole thing of ice right here.
We used to have a neighbor. They used to call him Double Cup, and he used to think that David was mixing. He used to think that David was doing Houston's double cup mix in his cup. He didn't have no idea, like, most of the time it was just alcohol.
She was supposed to put everything in here, and then, you know what I'm talking about, get to mixing it up like that, but she didn't mix everything like that, so I just want to show you, so next time, when you do that, you know, you mix everything out, then you want to pour it in the glass. See what I'm talking about?
Oh, so it's just to make you feel like you T-Pain?
Few things, ice.
Mr. Bartender, is that what that is?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to get his. You know, he got a drink book. I'm gonna have to get that. It's supposed to be a book with all his. Oh, we're gonna need that with all his mixes of different drinks and alcoholic beverages.
Okay, you try to get something.
No splashy. Oh.
See, there we go. Them aggressive hands. Now I gotta get the napkin.
Let's worry about a napkin. This is bartender shower. We ain't worry about that till after the drink.
Look, that's one thing I don't like about being at the club, being all stuck to the bar. Your purse be sticky. Y'all know what that's about. It's disgusting. It's a really weird feel. But anyway, thank you, Mr. MostyleFam, for that shake. But anyway, as soon as he gets his butt around here.
Oh, no. We gotta do something else we didn't do first.
What? Oh, our shot?
Yep, didn't do the shot. See, you slipping. I let you do the thing first. You slipping.
First of all, I forgot.
Since this is a new one, we supposed to taste it before we mix any drinks. She's slipping. I let her take control of the wheel, and she all out of whack. Come on, gotta bring it back now. Gotta bring it back. Oh, and it's warm too. It's gonna be a good one.
Oh, Jesus. That's okay. I got my.
Hold up, and you gotta do your lemon too. Don't
My
forget the
aloe.
lemon.
I already put the lemon in there. I put
Why is the
everything.
lemon right there then?
Cause I just, for the picture,
Oh.
so they can see like what was all in there in case somebody's slow as hell. Because sometimes it's slow people. And I always keep my aloe water close. She can't be having no types of hangovers. This is the mango. We don't get nothing from them, so this is just my thing. If y'all know anything about aloe water, it's great for your gut. Let me tell y'all, the hangover cure, this right here, this is not a game, okay? This or coconut water is amazing. But normally I drink aloe water, okay? This particular one is mango. I'm really not a fan of mango, but they didn't have no
This
apple.
ain't mango water time.
But I'm just saying, I keep it close.
That mango water.
This is the mango juice, but it's got the aloe. This is the aloe.
Yeah, that. Stuff.
He don't like it because it's got the pulp, but that's the great property, sir. That's the healing property.
Yeah.
The aloe.
I hear you.
Anyway, anywho,
So-
that's my little
Take the shot.
salute.
Let her take hers first. You didn't do the normal smell. See, she's slipping. You gotta smell it. It smells like
That
the
ain't
mango.
no wine.
No, but we always take a whiff of what it smells like, and you can smell the mango.
That was when we doing tequila.
No, we do.
Tequila and tequila say essence.
Do I need to go back
whatever.
on all the videos? I'm gonna go back on the videos and I'm gonna drop those.
Lord,
in when we
today, okay? It tastes like it's good though. I would drink it straight.
Yeah.
I would drink it straight, but I'm trying to think what it
Surprised
is.
with that one.
It's kind of sweet,
It's Ciroc, of course it's sweet. They
but it
sugar
don't.
up.
I'm trying to think. It don't taste like. It's got a fruity or like a passion fruit, a little bit like a passion fruit type flavor, something like that, or. What do you taste? Let's see what the bottle say. What should we be tasting? Okay. Subliminal notes of pineapple. Okay, I can feel that. I can get the mango. The pineapple. I can get the mango. citrus, and hibiscus blends. Okay.
You need your glasses? She knows she needs her glasses.
No, I read what it said, sir.
That's what I'm saying. You can
The
barely
vodka
see.
is a masterful infuse with an exotic blend of distinctive flavors inspired by the tropicals. Subliminal notes of pineapple, mango, citrus, and hibiscus results in a taste experience that is luxurious, different, elegant, and smooth.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't always need my glasses. Smart ass.
Most of the time you do. You need them glasses. You and Too Peasy.
Talk about what you're gonna talk about. You taste the drink.
No, what you gonna talk about?
Taste the drink. I could definitely taste this bitter stuff.
And this is our country, you know, I know y'all see these a lot in our videos. This is our country mayonnaise jars like we do out in the country.
Mason jars.
No, they call them mayo jars.
This is Mason jars.
We call them mayo jars.
I don't know what the y'all don't y'all be wondering. Just put it in the comments. Don't y'all be wondering what kind of fucking upbringing he
Because
had.
you took the mayonnaise jar and then you filled it.
No, this is Mason jars are for preserves, sir.
Listen, we always kept the
Y'all have some
the
fucked up shit going on in the house.
leftover mayonnaise jars. Yeah, it was.
That's not the same thing.
Same thing. Got the top you put on this.
No, that's not.
Yes, it was.
Sir, mayonnaise did not come. It came in a plastic thing.
No. Before plastic, you always had the glass. How you gonna tell me? I'm the one who been using mayo on my sandwiches for a long time. Back in the day, used to be the glass mayonnaise jars and used to get the mayo out of. Wasn't plastic. Plastic just came into this whole ecosystem within the last 10 years, 15 years. Really heavy on the plastic, where they switching everything out the plastic. But it used to be these jars right here.
Well, if
And we used to
anybody
save
was raised in the country, everybody knows that these
it
is
wasn't
Mason jars.
And no, they would call them mayonnaise jars. That's what they gonna call them. She's the technical person here. If you lived in the country or even in the inner city and you old as what we are, I know what they calling them now. That's not what I'm saying.
No, that's what they were.
No.
Because my grandma used to make preserves and put them in them jars. And she used to
get-
buy them at the store.
And when she didn't buy them, she said, collect the mayonnaise jars.
No, the hell she didn't.
I know your
I
grandma
made
did.
tons of stupid ass preserves. Okra, peaches.
In the mayonnaise jars.
No, in a mason jar.
Because your grandma probably didn't.
Y'all know what he
Your
hate?
grandma didn't probably eat a lot of mayonnaise, so she didn't use mayonnaise jars. Yes,
You
mayonnaise
hate
jars.
to be wrong.
I'm not being wrong.
Call your mama right now.
This is not about
Call her.
I'm not about to call her in the
I
middle
promise
of
you, she. Let me go through your mama. This will be the one time, Miss Williams. This will be the one time you don't answer the damn phone.
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about my grandma.
Your mama lived there with your grandma.
Yeah.
She been doing it her whole goddamn
Yeah,
life.
but it was the same thing. It was mayonnaise
That's okay,
jars.
Miss Williams, Mama Williams.
It was-
Call me and we gonna talk about the
she gonna be,
foolish stuff.
and she
that
gonna be
your
like,
son-
yes, him and his dad and everybody used to use the mayonnaise jars, and they used to recycle.
They're
them.
called Mason
and they end up
jars.
and they end up these jars. And I remember when I moved out in the first apartment. Well, actually,
She gave you a whole bunch of mason jars.
no, we was all together in apartment 5. Y'all know who I'm talking about. We used to save the mayo jars, and these became mayo jars, and they became our drinking glasses. But even though these came from, where did we get these from? What's the chicken spot?
They giving us something for plugging in?
It doesn't matter. It's,
Oh
not,
shit, it do matter.
it's not that serious, but it's a chicken spot here, and I can't think of the name right now. You lucky, or I would say
It's that shot kicking in.
I would say the name, but yeah, they have like a little, what is it? It's not fruit. It's like a pudding cup they put in there. Vanilla.
Like cake?
the vanilla pudding. Yeah, that's what it was. They got one with vanilla pudding.
They got one with chocolate.
Now
pudding
that one, I
and
don't know where that
Oreos.
one came from because that's the actual handle.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, them good old mayonnaise jars. I'm telling y'all.
Mason jars. When y'all look this shit up, please. I know.
See,
Don't
this
be.
is when you get bougie and you act like you ain't from the block and been in the hood and you didn't used to use them mayonnaise jars
First of
and them
all.
old ketchup bottles. You done moved to Texas and now you calling everything
What
like,
it is?
like it's supposed to be that. It's not what it is.
What is a
And
mason
she really
jar?
we know what a mason jar is. That's not what we arguing.
Look,
We not
look.
We not
You see how
arguing.
these
We not arguing what a
mason jars?
We're not arguing what a mason
Sir.
jar is. We talking about mayonnaise jars. You
I
see
want
what I'm talking
my
about?
kids to be in them comments, okay?
They gonna be like, yeah, he did used to say them glasses and we used the mayonnaise jar.
Your daddy so full of shit. Y'all daddy so full of shit. Y'all just take the L. You wrong.
I'm not taking the L because if we call them mayonnaise jars, I'm not taking the L for what we call. We didn't call them mason jars.
Y'all might have called them Mason.
You know,
Babe,
if
just
you-
because you
if
did
you went-
something
if
when
you
you was
went-
a kid does not
You're
mean
not
that shit was
listening. There's
right.
a difference. If you went to the store and was like, hey, I need some mason jars, yes. But we got mayonnaise jars. You see what I'm talking about? Two different
These is not mayonnaise jars.
mayonnaise jars. Actually,
Anyway.
I think this one did come from.
No, they did not.
Let me see.
No, that came from
No.
the chicken spot. We
The
got
chicken
3
spot.
of them. And you've been trying to throw
I
them
don't
away
know.
because I drink
This-
out of them
this
faithfully.
This might be a mayonnaise jar right here.
Anyway,
what's this drink called anyway?
See, y'all
What's it
see how
called?
y'all see
What's
how
it
this,
called?
y'all see
We
how
get
this
back- we get
shot
back to the drink.
already done kicked in. This motherfucker is tripping. Everyday
I'm not
passion.
tripping because we drinking.
Everyday
we drinking
passion.
out of Mason.
Everyday
we drinking
passion.
out of.
Everyday passion. I'm not fucking with you. Everyday passion. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me popped off for the video and it's not gonna
we
work.
drinking
You're
out
full
of,
of shit.
out of mayonnaise jars.
Oh, I don't like the way that look. I look like a toddler and you look like you was a big boy, but
Yeah.
you not.
Man, this is what haters do.
You was little.
You know what? You always.
like,
Midgets, hey June, if you're watching this, I know what you're talking about now. Well, you always used to say midgets because midgets always got something to say.
Did you? Did
Yes,
you?
I brought June into this. If he's watching, he know what I'm talking about. What he?
That is fucking
what-
disrespectful.
No, it's disrespectful. You over here talking like that, talking about look just because you short.
Yeah.
She
When I-
4'11", not 4'9", and she want to talk about somebody being short. Yeah, I said it.
And
What?
you
Yeah,
almost
what?
5'5" and you acting like
I'm-
you're 6'11".
I'm 6'11" to you.
No, shit, you not.
What you say looking at that camera?
You look oversized.
Don't I look like I'm 6'11" to
That's
you in
because
that
the camera has 10 pounds.
That's pounds, that height.
Yeah,
We
that's
talking
why you
about
look
height.
big. And
we
you
we
really
talking
not.
about height. Yes, I am. That's
First of
that's
all,
that gym and that
that's-
workout. What you talking about? You hating on me? I've been following that Dmore workout. So hey, Dmore, check him out too. KC,
He sent you a workout?
it get you fit right.
He
Don't
sent
even-
you a workout?
Don't even worry about it. I be on his YouTube. I don't need to have him send me one. Are you on his YouTube? No.
Dmore, you should charge him just for the fucking fact that he's going on your YouTube using shit instead of
No,
purchasing
that's
a
what you put it
workout
on
from you.
there. He put it on there to show you his workouts. He even been he stopped for a while, but he's been putting more on Instagram.
Dmore is our family. He's our cousin back in
Because people
KC.
been asking about what he do for certain days and certain workout routines.
Doing some major things for the fitness industry, and not only just fitness in Kansas City. And so we're
Yeah.
gonna big up him because of his growth, because he's our people, and because he's really doing some big shit. And it's great to watch your family grow up. You know what I'm saying? Come into their own. So much respect.
So that's what that is right there. You know that size we getting in there. She over here hating. You know, well actually, you know, Dmore and I've been following the Godfather of bodybuilding, the OG.
I
Who
don't
been
even know
doing-
his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Just say the Godfather.
But look,
Just
let
say
me-
the Godfather of bodybuilding.
First of all,
Just say the Godfather.
don't front on my flex because if she take her shirt off,
What?
my shoulders is and arms is cut. My legs is beautiful.
You gotta work. You gotta work on those.
Don't worry about it. I'm coming into it. The consistency is key. So I'm about to show these motherfuckers. I'm about to show them better than I can tell them.
Show 'em. Hey.
Ah, okay.
Man,
Don't do me like that,
Then
sir.
Show them, because if you slack off, I'm gonna tell them.
Okay, please do.
I know how this work out. Yeah.
I
But
scared-
anyway,
I scared of them people.
back to our drink and this little person right here.
It's certain words that just don't.
And
Don't-
this is no disrespect to anybody else.
First of all, there's
So
certain
people
look.
get trying to.
Don't come for me
Say
because
something
I
for it.
represent. Don't say shit like little people.
Ain't nothing
Don't
wrong
do
with-
that.
Yeah, for what? Ain't nothing wrong with little people. There's
And
little
even
people
Dmore,
everywhere.
he used to call me.
I'm a little person compared to somebody 6 feet or somebody. It don't bother me.
Dmore used to call me a little what? What he used to say I look like?
I don't remember.
A munchkin.
He said about
Bodybuilder.
about you,
Me and my little sister.
You and your little sister.
Haters.
But hey, the passion drink is good. You know, it's a good summer mix for y'all to drink.
This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. This from my opinion. No sir.
What?
Don't do them bitters.
Yeah,
You know what I think you should
You gotta
do?
go light on the bitters.
Yeah. I only did an ounce, but it's just overpowering.
You,
This is what I think they
you,
should do.
no, probably do. Oh, here they go. They just like this color in this. They been putting this in
Okay.
Sprite drink and everything, feeling like they drinking something.
Grenadine. You can see how much we use it in Sprite too. So don't be
They
judging
use
and
the
shit
same.
like that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We got that for a drink a while back, and actually that's the same bottle.
Yeah, we've been using it for a while,
I'm
but
surprised it lasted that long.
all you gotta do is just do like and it just be so pretty. And you see the whole camouflage to
It's
your
just
drink.
absurd. That's why.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
but-
sweet. That's a bitter. You get it? It's
It's
a
not,
bitter.
it's sweet.
No, I'm talking about that.
This is a bitter.
Yes.
This is the sweet.
It gives it something so sweet. You got the passion. Well, it's a little sweet, but the orange juice.
And then you got the lemon.
Yeah, it does.
It's too much sour.
I would say cut it down to a half.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Grenadine.
just cut your bitters down to a half. You want to make the drink right, make the drink right.
Whatever.
At least make it your first time. Make it the way you're supposed to make it. Follow ingredients. Then you know if you want to tweak it, because that's what I do all the time.
Tweak it with the grenadine. Just telling you. I promise. I feel like it's gonna pop. It's gonna pop differently. We're gonna try that probably like maybe on the second glass, so we can just show the versatility. I want to show y'all how pretty it looks when it go in a glass. But anyway, that's just me because I'm a girl, so I like kind of shit like that. But anyway, what's going on in your world, sir?
Nothing.
What's popping, Mr. Williams? What's popping?
Nothing popping really. You know, the same old bull crap going on. Politicians the same, playing the blame.
Hey,
game.
baby, I don't want to talk about no shit.
You asked me what's going on. I'm telling you, but there's nothing really going on. It's the same old BS.
But like,
It's the same old BS going on. Ooh, but I did find something that we're gonna start doing our good news channel. I found my first thing we're gonna start working on, and let's see if I can-
it's gonna be where we only talk about good shit.
I sent it to you. Matter of fact, is it on your phone? I think I sent it to you recently. I don't think it's on this phone. It was on my work phone.
What is it about?
Young man did something heroic.
Y'all look, Mr. Williams be sending me shit so much. This is the crazy part. Let me tell y'all about a person who be mad because you don't see all his stuff that he sends you, right? He will send me like 20 messages on IG, like Messenger. He'll send me like 20 things, but in between there, I'll be sending him stuff. He never sees it. He never looks at
I
it.
see it. I look at it.
He
you,
never acts like
And
he
you be
sees it.
sending stuff from multiple pages. I be like, man, I ain't got time to go through each and every
What the-
pages.
That does that mean?
Yes, and
I'm
that.
still sending you something. It could be of importance.
Is it about making some money, some investment?
Sometimes you need to lighten up and fucking laugh a
It be
little
either
bit.
be some cute babies or something.
Yes,
like that.
because look, I cannot handle
Ah.
the aggressive bullshit
Man.
he sends me about fucked up shit going on in
I
the
don't
world.
send
I'm
you,
not, dude.
no.
You send me.
I send you more stuff on real estate investing or stuff that we need to do.
You send
or
me pictures.
properties.
You send
or
me
real
properties
estate,
a
yeah,
lot.
or
You send
real
me
estate,
properties a
different
lot.
ideas. Yeah, because I'm motivating you.
Yes.
I'm sparking your brain, keeping your idea.
And I'm cool with
where
that.
that's going.
But
See?
you do
That's
send
all
me
you
some
need
dumb
to do.
shit every once in a
And it'd be funny.
Too much.
It'd be something funny.
So
I see.
I'll be trying to like
No,
follow
that
suit
don't
and
be
send
too
him
much.
babies because babies make you smile. They don't make you smile. What's wrong with you? Puppies don't make you smile. I send them shit like that, y'all. I send them puppies.
Yeah, I
because
sent,
they
I
touch
sent
my
y'all the one
spirit.
and the dog. Talking
No,
about
you send an aggressive bear,
No, I'm talking about the one.
baby bear,
where
to
the-
my phone,
where the-
talking about that's what you want. Like
That's what you want. What was that one?
that mastiff thing that looked like a fucking mini bear that you talking about. You want us to purchase that's like $3,000, and he is big, and he turned up to some shit that's over taller than me. I don't want no fucking dog that I can ride down the hallway in no park.
I forgot what that.
And then I gotta be scared of when I come home. I don't want that
Why
shit.
you gonna be scared of your own animal?
First of all,
You know
he
your
looked
animal
like
is
a
on-
monster.
Just because everybody people look like a monster, they not monsters.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a first of all,
So why you
the
gonna
most defenseless looking human beings is the worst people.
be the most who?
Defenseless. Look at the people who did the boy who did the last shooting. You wouldn't be thinking
Yes, I
no
would.
creepy looking ass is gonna be
Crazy.
doing
He
that.
looked like somebody I'll be watching out for. Was what we used to call him. Like, hey, just like them cats. Remember what was that? The trench coat mafia. When all them, yeah, we used to keep our eyes on them like they suspect.
You talking about when we was in school?
School and they did the shooting. They used to wear them trench coats all the time. They
Look,
called them the trench
and
coat.
he be mad at me because I said I don't trust people who dress up like clowns.
Man, I don't trust. Well,
because I don't trust
I didn't
people
say
who
don't
dress
trust
up like
clowns.
clowns.
You just got a fear of clowns. That's the difference.
I don't fuck with them
You
at
just
all.
you just got a crazy fear of clowns. Like what's the movie?
First of all,
What's the movie? The clown movie?
it.
Yeah, it. Boy, that shit scared the shit out.
First-
I thought I was gonna dress up like how Diddy did one year on Halloween when that.
And I
came
told
out.
you what the fuck would happen to our relationship if you play with me like that. I would be done with you. Cause it's not a fear.
You be alright. It's fear.
It's a real life thing that happened to me.
Fear. The clown kidnapped you and had you in a dungeon.
First
This
of
is
all,
shit you never
first-
told me.
first of all-
I don't know you if you as a human being if you telling me a clown kidnapped you
Look,
and held you in a dungeon.
I told you.
Do I need to call John?
I told
Do
you
I need to
about
call
the killer.
John?
Ask Talisha
Everybody-
about Killer Clown
every-
who used to chase.
Everybody,
who
they used to
the
have it
kids
on
in the
our block.
neighborhood.
We heard about that in the ice cream truck and everything. The killer clown.
But have you
Everybody-
had that actually
Yes,
chase you?
yes, with the
That's a
thing.
lie. You're a liar.
That happened.
You ain't never told me about that. We've been together for
Because
23
it ain't
years.
nothing new. It's been a normal thing in Kansas City. I remember that.
There
growing
is
up.
nothing
There was
normal
What?
about a
What?
creepy ass ice cream truck driver dressed as a clown
I
abducting children.
I remember.
Stop saying that.
I remember that when that happened, and everybody was like, "Damn, that clown out the truck, man, was chasing us." We all dipped. And I remember back then, can't remember how old we was. We was young, because for a minute we didn't mess around with ice cream trucks. I remember that.
Okay, so y'all see how little I am now. Imagine how teeny tiny I was at 10.
The same as what she is.
And this guy was kidnapping kids in our neighborhood. He was dressed as a clown. He was an ice cream truck driver.
But do you know that for a fact?
I know that for a fact.
Did you know, was it on the news he got caught for kidnapping kids?
No, it was
See?
known in the neighborhood that this
They-
man was
but then-
molesting children from the ice cream
But
truck.
nobody never told him he never got arrested. If this man was known.
Bad.
So that means that's just,
I was a kid.
that's just hearsay, she say. That means people was accusing him of that.
Anyway,
and don't even
we
know
was
that.
coming out of school.
Somebody probably feared the clowns, like, oh, he's kidnapping kids.
No, he grabbed a girl while we was coming out of the school on Maservi off of 43rd, 44th Street in Kansas City. Okay?
How you know that one that
No,
her daddy?
David, shut up and stop playing with me. This is not funny.
You know her
grabbed
daddy
the girl.
was like, hey, we gonna play a trick on him, like I'm grabbing you and scare
No.
all the kids on them.
No. He grabbed a girl the day before. So the next day, we was coming, I was walking with a whole bunch of girls that was older than me. Because I was the smallest in the group, me and my little sister. We wore uniforms. And was running down this huge hill. I would never forget it, being extremely scared of my life
What are you talking
and not knowing what was gonna happen to me. The feeling, and my socks was
It's on
coming
the
down.
bottom.
Like, this is
I don't
petty
have
stuff,
that.
but these are the things that stick out in my mind.
I'll let
I
you-
had some high top socks, and my socks was coming down, and my friend was like, "You don't got time for that," and I'm like, freaking out, scared. And we must have ran forever to get home. It felt like, to me, what was forever. And I remember his face, like, laughing, thinking that shit was funny as he went down
Hold
the
up,
block.
pause. I gotta cut you.
I'm just
What is you
setting,
doing?
I'm just setting it out.
You getting pizza and corn dog and
Well, maybe I want a slice of pizza.
nah,
You don't
there's a sliced pizza up there.
want- yeah,
Yeah.
no, but like,
What?
you gotta share.
How you know she even hungry?
I know. I know.
So, Squeak in the background
Oh,
has her best friend over.
and she didn't came in here trying to whip up corn dogs
She
and
got
whole
a
pizza.
whole pizza
I'm like, hold up.
and a box of corn dogs out at the same time. Yeah,
what's happening?
if y'all need a loaner, a teenager, y'all need a
Well,
loaner.
you're gonna eat some pizza.
I might eat some, so you
Then I-
right.
And I will
Now your daddy on some shit.
let it on top.
But
No, you
anyway,
put it
the
in.
whole
You
clown
supposed to
thing
put 'em
is
in there
very
fro-
dear to me.
frozen.
Why he's playing like this shit is not no serious game for me. That was not my first
Man,
encounter.
hey,
My
this,
first
this is
encounter
what I'm
was
gonna tell
at a
you.
hospital.
Right now, fears are meant to be, they're only temporary. You 40-something years old.
Fuck you for putting my number out there like that. That's disrespectful. Okay? That's disrespectful. I would never do you like that.
I'm not worried
And
about it.
how
I'm
dare you
40-something
tell
years
me
old
that my
too.
motherfucking fear is bullshit?
Man, I'm not saying it's bullshit. You should be past that by now. Fears are only temporary.
First of all.
I told you, we facing fears this year.
If you
We
you
jump
know
up-
me, you what 2 years ago?
We
Nyla will tell you we was in the store and it was a man dressed like a clown and I almost fucking flashed on his ass. The shit is
See,
for real to me.
That means if you was gonna flash on him, you was
No,
getting out of
because he
that
kept
shit.
coming into my personal space.
Did you say, hey?
I don't give a fuck about you playing with the kids, but stay the fuck away from me.
Maybe he thought you was cute.
I don't give a shit what he thought.
You want
He wasn't gonna think it no
You want to
more.
blow your horn.
I know y'all think that like we're crazy, but like this is the dynamic of our relationship. And look, fuck what y'all think. This shit is work, and this is how we normally deal with each other. And we've been doing this shit for a very long time. So obviously,
But other than that, you know, it's nothing going on in the world. Like I was saying.
if you scared of clowns, put a clown face in the comments. So I just know that somebody out there loves me enough to have.
You know,
some
the
respect
same
for
old
me.
politician stuff. They ain't doing shit for us. I will say this. I got relieved of my ban because I have another channel that I started growing or attempting to try to grow to keep stuff separate from here.
How many numbers?
That I
What's your
talk
numbers
about.
looking like on there?
It just depends what it is, which I'm learning. You know, even with Instagram and YouTube TV, it seems like if it's BS, that your
What do you
number-
mean BS?
I mean,
Speak on it.
I mean, if it's just normal
If you talk
drama or something crazy, yes, your numbers go up.
Yeah, if you showing fights.
But if it's
and
some, well,
stupid shit.
besides car stuff, because my car stuff has been, the numbers been doing okay that I put on there. But if you, I noticed if you talk anything political or anything you against of what's going on, your views is just.
And he be talking
Just
that
crap.
bullshit, so
No,
he
I-
better to keep that shit on his
I
page.
don't talk no BS. I talk the truth.
I don't mean it like bullshit. I'm saying like you be talking shit about the political people. So
But I did a video like a few weeks ago. I'm pretty sure y'all heard about it when the chick was flipping out by her baby daddy
and
bringing
you said some shit that got you banned.
bringing food to only his kid and not the rest of their kids. Blah blah blah. But anyway, in that video, I said something. They're like, hey, I could believe such and such, such and such.
Don't say nothing that's gonna get us banned on
know,
this
right?
video. Like so.
Just talking about past presidents, past restrictions, past
You can't talk about none of them.
vaccines. It was just something in that nature. And that was my own view. It was like, you know what? But they end up. Somebody probably reported me, and that's how I got pulled. But I had that video on our channel, so if you've seen it
Briefly.
because after they restricted me on mine, then I just immediately went to our channel and took it down because I had it on both, on what we call when we do Let's Talk About It. So I took it off, so we didn't get that strike. So it's cool. But yeah, I noticed even on my political show, The Hill, they was just talking about that.
About censorship.
And all these, how the U.S. government got with all these major platforms, and I don't know if they bulldog them
Yes,
or
they
what.
did.
You know, we don't know that. They probably just agreed with it.
That's pretty much what the Hill said.
No, not necessarily. They was just saying they don't know, but they saying, you know, if your views didn't follow the views of what's going on with the current government people in place, then they were striking.
They were
your
giving
views.
people strikes on their
And
channel.
then they was were taking their channels off and stuff. Y'all have to go check the video out. It's called The Hill. I'm not gonna. The Hill is what I watch. I'm not gonna talk about it as that much. But yeah, they talk about a lot of the stuff that was going on. It's like it's crazy. Like even some of the stuff that come back to be false or inaccurate, and the person was saying it, they still got their channels closed and everything like that. So it's basically how we in the state. You can say what you want, but we're coming close to what people say is China, like China, communist state, I guess. You can't say what you want. Censorship. They cut you down, shut you out.
They actually they were trying to shoot and they shot at Trump when
No, Trump was trying to take away their rights for they can't be held
but
accountable.
I'm saying they started trying to censor him, and that is.
And that's when he was like, "Yay, y'all got these protections that y'all get from us, because of
Wait, babe,
censorship and
is
stuff.
us saying this? Is this gonna
I don't
be
know.
this?
We should be good on this. As long as we, you know what? I said something about his name before, and that
And
was
they got
my
you in trouble,
yeah,
too.
that was my first flag. So that's what got me. I just said his name, and
So now y'all see
and
who
it
the
got me
troublemaker is.
something flag.
He's
So,
the troublemaker.
But hey, if y'all think about China and y'all say, oh, they can't do anything, they can't say anything, man, we are getting real close to that to here in America. I don't know about any other countries besides China, but yeah, seeing what I've been seeing and how politics is and how they only want you to believe what they want to believe. You can't be free-minded is what I say, and think how you think and think what you want to think and believe what you want to believe and trust in what you want to trust in. You can't do that.
You can do it, but you can do it in the confidence
Yeah,
in your own
you
home.
can't do it.
You can't do it on national.
You can't do it on their platforms
Yeah.
where you're gonna get hurt. So, but I think they're whatever's in place for them as far as protection, it needs to be pulled because of that. That's just my thought.
Look, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Your freedoms is up for grabs, okay?
It's been
If
up
they,
for grabs.
it's been up for grabs. They start trying to tweak you being able to be free of speaking. That is only the beginning. They already tweaking how we can move in our own bodies. This is a test of your emergency broadcasting system. Where's the thing?
Speaking of that, the other day, speaking of that, remember the other day they did that in New York about a nuclear.
No,
fallout?
I didn't see it. You saw it. You was talking about what
Well,
kind
actually,
of bullshit.
it was from the Hill posted it, and they talked about. I didn't see the
So
actual
maybe
thing.
a lot of people don't know.
But-
So the other day in New York, they had a emergency broadcast system. Which, if you were in your 40s as a kid, you can probably remember that thing coming across the TV, and it will be like, "This is the test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test." Blah 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 blah.
Normally you would see it late at
And
night.
I'm like,
Well,
"Eh." But in New York, they did that.
But they did an actual video
was
telling
the
you
truth.
telling you what to do
In case of what?
a nuclear blast.
Why would they be doing
And
that?
they was trying to use the whole thing with Russia going
Everything
on right
went.
now.
But look, they only did this shit in New York, not in any other state. New York.
No, but they was doing them, like if you go back a couple years ago. I don't know if it was FEMA, but
It
they
was
were.
FEMA.
I'm not for sure if it was, but they were doing videos telling you, get
Prepare,
you a
readiness.
kit, get you a kit together for you and your household. Have so much water and stuff like that.
That
put
was
up.
right before we went into this pandemic.
Was it?
Yes, it was. I remember it. It was right before,
Yeah.
a
because-
few months before we went into the lockdown.
And that was going on a lot. That was
Right.
going on a lot.
And we, of course, y'all thinking this is nothing. Why they showing us this shit? And then a few months later, what happened? We pretty much them trying to lock everybody down. So they did this the other day in the NYC, and I didn't see it, but I've heard about it. So he was talking about. I was like, did they give any good information? David was like, hell no. Like they didn't give you.
Basically, what they tell you is like, hey, get in the house. and
Go in your basement.
Go to, if you got a basement, go to your basement. Go to, like, if you don't have a basement, go to like the center of the house, closet or something like that.
Your interior walls and ride this bitch out.
Yeah. So
Like they don't tell you how much food you gonna need, how much water you gonna need, none of that. Now, this was only done. It's been said on different shows I've been watching. I've even Googled it. It's only been done in New York.
for now, we might see
So
it
the
start
question
popping up.
is, why was New York the first, like I told him, why was New York the first testing ground? Now, as we all know, the numbers were the highest they've ever seen. Where?
What?
When this whole lockdown, I'm trying not to use the word,
Oh,
but when the lockdown came
technically,
on
no, when the lockdown came, it was California and
in New York,
yeah.
New
And then
York
it
ended
was-
up being the highest.
But you got to look at it. Those are like big major points where people come in from out of other countries. They come in to New York or they come in to LA.
so Mr. Wheelchair,
Mr. Will, stop that.
I try not to use his name.
Hey, like I said, I'm
Look, I'm gonna let y'all know. This is my views. I don't have a problem with anybody in wheelchairs. I really don't give a fuck about if you in wheelchairs, if you're physical capable, whatever. I say that to keep from using his name because
Just say the governor. That's what he is, governor. He's the governor.
If you call him the
governor,
governor.
Abner of Texas.
The governor.
Hey,
Yeah, you hear how I said it, so y'all know what I'm talking about.
It's-
The governor.
everybody got something they don't like about somebody, or somebody
That's
gonna do
true, too.
something you that ain't gonna like. She does stuff that I don't like about her.
You do shit I don't like about
See,
you.
so there's gonna be certain
Why you
things that
gonna-
people
first
do
of all,
that
why
I'm
you?
not gonna
We
like.
talking about political people. Why you gonna bring me into it?
I'm just not bringing you into it. I'm bringing everything into
That
it.
feel personal. Don't do that. We wasn't talking about us. We was talking about them.
I'm just saying. So yeah, he done said some stuff. But it's just the whole state of Texas, you
They
get-
on some whole other
No.
gangster. This is our America
Which,
type shit.
which is Texas. Texas has always been there. I learned that when I came here. Like they said, it's its own country.
Yeah, they
if
really
you
act
if,
like that
if
too.
you not from Texas and you just traveled or visit is one thing. But when
If you come to live in this motherfucker,
you learn everything is different. They got a whole different set of rules of how they run stuff, how everything is structured.
It was actually somebody
And-
who was on my. I was talking about, or I posted on Facebook last week before last, about the ridiculous heat. I was just like, Lord, I don't exactly know what we've done to deserve 107.
I do.
I don't know what we did, but I
That's
wasn't.
light work.
I wasn't ready, and I'm almost ready to go back to Kansas City
Go
just
to-
to get some decent
Decent
weather.
Go to Arizona and Vegas.
So it was a girl who is from Texas. Like she's been here her whole entire life, and she was just like, talk to your boy, fucking with the climate control shit because he's supposedly a part of the whole shit. Like that's why y'all need to vote for climate control. Da 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 da. First of all, I'm not fucking with nobody who fucking with the altering thing. You shouldn't be able to alter some shit that God is in control of. Like I don't understand that. So when I hear
I do.
conversations like
just imagine.
people should not be able to touch
Hey,
and alter some things that God is supposed to be in
Hey,
control
well, we
of.
gotta take it like, well, God wants somebody else to be in control of.
No,
'Cause trust
we should
me-
not have the
'cause
climate
trust me,
control box.
If I could control weather right now by myself, I would be controlling it everywhere I go. If I had that,
I would just go.
if
I
I
want
had
to go
that gift.
someplace where I don't have to worry about.
But you know what? That's hard. You know you.
And they shouldn't be able to do that shit.
That's government in the heart project. Y'all check that out. That's all I'm gonna say.
They shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, it's about everything.
But see, y'all look. This is the difference. This is why I be telling y'all.
It's about everything though.
Y'all
If you-
see his
every-
views,
every-
and you see my views are kind of nice.
Everything-
I don't like the idea.
everything
of
in this
people
world-
can just do things like that.
If you go back through history, every group of people who've been in power, it's always been about control. And we're in the age where if you learn to control certain stuff, like your basic necessities, you need. Like, hey, I've seen this some years ago about investing in water companies. Stop.
Why you talking about that?
We are, which I just seen some other day. Was watching.
Let me see if you heard what I heard. No, you didn't. I'm sure
I think it's the Hoover Dam. It's at a drastic low. They saying
the
within
water levels.
Yes, it's gonna
Yeah, I
be
seen that.
within the next five to 10 out. And where they talking about with water. Water is a resource we need.
Wait,
here.
why you? I'm glad you went on to that. Because I'm talking about some people who, so in the state of Texas, was saying that the other day. Did you hear about the people who weren't able to use water?
Mm-mm.
So the people said that they've been having pressure issues. This is in Texas.
Well, where was it at?
I can't
Was it
remember
small
the actual
town?
town. It was in town, but it was also happening in Houston as well. But they did not get no letter from the water department. They didn't get nothing. They literally woke up the day before, it was fine. The next day, no water. The water department can't tell them why. Now here in Texas, if people don't know, they have rolling blackouts. During the peak times, like when we get at 106, 107, when the weather's like that, they give you warnings on the news and basically say we're
Well, not with
conserving
water.
energy.
That's
Not water,
electricity,
but
yeah.
electric. Like we're conserving energy.
Thank God we ain't had one here yet.
Not here. Don't say that out loud.
That's why I think all these new apartment buildings, they need to start doing solar on top of the buildings and the roof.
Well, then you'll be getting charged for fucking that too.
I mean, you do, but it's not gonna be like electricity bill.
Well, I mean, if I'm paying electricity, I'm not gonna pay you
Unless the building
it's all run off of that.
No, but the building would get set like a certain rate, this flat rate for your electricity for everybody in this thing, compared to you each and everybody having their own bill. Yeah, because you it's a lot cheaper.
Well, we come from a place in Missouri where you got Missouri Energy. Okay, that's it. So everybody tapped into Missouri Energy, and from we moved away from there in 2011. So we don't know if they do rolling blackouts. From what I heard, they don't.
They ain't never had nothing like that.
Yeah, so I remember the first year we moved. Do you remember that shit? We woke up in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, we was fucking cold as shit. And they had.
Well, no, that's because that was when they had the ice storm.
And we was cold.
Because we moved here when they had the ice storm.
Yeah, the first year we was here.
Like that, I think we moved here that week, maybe like
2
a week
weeks
later. They had that big ice storm that shut everything down in the city.
But they were saying like, basically, people in Houston had been going without electricity for more than 6
What
hours.
happened to the water?
So the people, they call on their water departments. They call on the water department. It's the water department is basically saying that they were rationing because they didn't know what
to do.
And then they were telling them like they can't give them a time. Like there was older people that was on the news. It wasn't young folks.
I bet it.
It was older people that was pissed.
But I bet it wasn't the rich areas. The areas that got money didn't have the water.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I really didn't.
I bet that.
I had never.
I bet that.
Haven't seen that. I've seen the electric issue.
But I watched the thing. What was it? Basically, it was talking about the whole water and how in America.
How we on the drive?
1 moment.
Oh.
What? Send him. Ain't nobody talking to him.
I didn't even call you, but hey, his phone telling you.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Nah, I'm good.
Ain't nobody asking shit.
Okay.
Turn it off. It's still on.
They heard me talk about heart.
He be asking me why I don't fuck with Google. That's why I don't want them shits in here.
But yeah, it's your phone.
Your Google and your Amazon.
That's your phone.
I don't have that shit set up on my phone.
You have Alexa. What you mean?
No,
you got Google.
You got Alexa.
You got
Google.
You got Google.
You talk
Alexa
to that bitch.
is on your
I don't
phone.
talk. No, I don't. I
You
have
got
it shut
Siri.
off.
This is Siri.
I have it shut off.
You can't shut it off.
You a liar.
Okay, think if.
Hey Siri.
You know what? You need to watch the thing.
Hey Siri.
You need to watch the thing on Edward. You need to watch Edward Snowden. Then that's all I'm gonna tell you. If you think it's cut off, you a fool.
I don't like none of that
They
shit.
can power your phone on when you turn it off if you want to. But that's a whole nother story. But hey.
I can't stand him.
Yeah.
Y'all. He just won't let me be great.
No,
You always trying
that
to
ain't being great.
You always
That's
trying to
being
make
foolish.
me feel like I'm.
That's being foolish. I'm telling you. They can
You making me feel like I'm living in a RoboCop world.
We are. If they want to turn your phone on, listen to you. If they want to,
If you stop saying stuff.
while you sitting here looking at your Instagram, your camera is recording your face and everything.
If you
and
stop
looking
saying
at you.
stuff to
You don't
trigger
have
it.
to say nothing. Did we say anything about anything while he just started to ask the question?
You start talking about shit you ain't supposed to be talking about.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. I told you I'm gonna go back to a flip phone. I really don't. I'm at the point where I don't really need these things anyway. It's just crazy. But anyway, they just threw me all off with that. But yeah, it was a thing where they was talking about, how water, we at levels here in the state of Texas, just everywhere. But it was going through, the drought. Now, how we running out, all the wells are drying up. But guess who owns one of the major wells here in Texas? Ex-president. His family bought a bunch of acres where this well got a lot of water at. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's from Texas. He's still here. Y'all know who it is. They got
I know what you're talking about.
they got some land and it holds a whole bunch of water. Hey, so all I'm gonna say is, hey, if you're looking into investing right now, look into the water companies.
Oh, you know what?
The companies on the stock market that deal with water and all of that, because it's about to be some real deal. Because they saying here, then these next 5 to 10, it's just about to get crazy, and we seeing it, cause like I drive a lot all across the country. Well, I used to, but I still drive a lot, not as much across the country. And I done been through some areas where, man, there used to be rivers or just crossing over from Texas to Oklahoma. Like, dude, it's just nothing there no more. Water gone.
They was talking about Niagara Falls the other day.
Gone. I mean,
it's low.
First move here, it was full, water flowing. No more water flowing through that river anymore.
And that's why we starting to see more and higher influx of man-made rivers, man-made lakes that are not made by us as by the land. It's made by. Why did it stop? Did it stop? It didn't stop.
No.
Why?
Our time. I was just looking at time, double checking the time. We only got a couple minutes.
Yeah, he just wanted y'all to see him up close. He always doing the most.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna go. We gonna cut it down here now, cause we'll keep going and going. She'll keep going and going. And you know what? Two pieces. He came right here and took this piece out. I'm like, man, I want to slice a pizza now.
If you know anything about me, you know I don't fuck with pizza. I don't really care for pizza, so whatever.
I mean, but hey, far as this, we're gonna go ahead and finish this out.
Look,
It's been a good
y'all
one.
feel cheated, right? Because he in the middle, middle of the conversation.
We've been out. Hey, we just been telling them water's getting shortage. There's a water shortage
It's
going
a
on.
food. Now they talking about
A
food
shortage
shortages.
going on. Hey, man, it's shit about to get really real around here.
Hey,
So,
y'all gonna be living like
I know,
zombies. Y'all better get y'all shit.
it's gonna be a lot of y'all cats who's in your early 20s who out there living la vida loca. Well, y'all
What was
gonna
that show
be
we
y'all
watched
gonna be
last
shit
night?
out of luck because
When we was in
y'all
bed?
not paying attention to the right things that's going on.
What was we watching last night? You was like the show
That was
Alone
That wasn't Alone.
on Netflix. It was too.
No,
where
it's
the
not.
where the people out in the middle.
I thought
Okay.
you was talking about the zombie.
No, I don't want to talk about zombie stuff.
What was that movie?
Alone. It
No,
was a
I'm
show.
talking about the zombie movie, Evil Dead. No,
Residential Evil.
Residential Evil. We was watching that on Netflix.
But we went to sleep on Alone. Okay, like it's on Netflix, right?
But yeah, we're not gonna go too far. But what about it? 'Cause
I'm just gonna say
she wouldn't
we
make
was-
it. That's all.
we was watching it. He was like, "You gotta be." I was like, "No, I'm not gonna be able to do it."
Lions, bears. Oh my!
I ain't gonna be able
I
to
ain't
do
gonna
it.
say tigers,
So-
but it was mountain lions and some bears, and it was running across.
Yeah, and I told you, you could just leave me for dead because I'm not that girl. Okay, I'm not that bitch that's gonna survive in the wilderness because she's not built for that shit. I'm not. I just don't think I got it. I just don't. I think I could take a lot of shit.
Well, memory just got full cut off on us.
Sorry, I was looking at my girl Yellowish on IG for thrift shop inspos. Sorry. Okay. And we were talking about, before we got cut off, we'll make it brief. He was trying to end the video. We got to talking about we got to talking about the water, low water.
What's my? What's in that
Oh.
styrofoam cup?
Ice. You gonna use the grenadine? Hold on, my God. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you are. You're gonna use it instead of the Y'all see how I was trying to flex it up for y'all, but anyway,
Where's the measuring cup?
the shot glass.
No, not the shot
Measuring
glass.
cup right there.
Not the measuring cup, but the. Oh, I guess I know anyway. I'm talking about the little. Yeah.
The shot. Is that 2 ounces?
64 ounces.
Crazy hair back in here again. Back up in these beach. But you know, we was just talking about all of the randomness. You guys just need to be prepared because I think for the rest of this next year, we're going to be shocked by the prices of our food, by what our government is doing. I don't think we're going to be shocked by what our government is doing. And if you are shocked, then there's something wrong with you.
Wait, you good?
Y'all should be
I need a limit.
the whole lemon right here.
What's your lemon you use?
I gave you half of the lemon and I made half of the lemon.
I'm good. I ain't know.
But
Actually, I may need that.
not oh my god, not be shocked by what our government is doing, but we should definitely be mentally preparing for what this next few months has in store for us. Between gas, between
What's that
electric, between our rent, between.
You look dangerous over here.
I mean, he's trying to make sure his baby is doing what she's supposed to be doing. Like, she gonna be 16 if she can't cut open a pizza. Like, there's a
He
problem.
won't let me do it.
You need to spray the pan.
That's because y'all should see her. She's very aggressive when she's dealing with stuff. And I wonder where she get that aggressive shit from. Her daddy probably, but
Oh, hey,
Oh.
whoa, we good?
I wish I could pan the camera over it
Sucker.
so y'all can see what's going down over here. But anyway, like it's so many things transpiring in people's job markets. Less pay, a lot of people quitting, a lot of people making the risk because what else choice do they have? I mean, just everything, just our way of living is being compromised right now. And look, let's just be honest. Sleepy Joe, he sleep. Okay, like literally, this motherfucker is asleep.
He not sleeping.
No, he sleep. He not awoke, cause he on his own shit. Like he can't read the teleprompters. Look, okay, y'all was trying to say that old boy, the good old boy. I'm gonna say it like I ain't gonna use his name. I'm just like the good old boy. Y'all gonna know who I'm
Scoot
talking
your
about.
boots.
Okay,
Scoot,
and
scoot,
then
scoot over.
yeah, man,
You taking up a whole thing. The camera see you.
and then
You are coming over all in my zone right now.
this why I don't like talk. People, you see how big people do. But your boy Sleepy Joe.
Really, pizza and 2 corn dogs?
Oh, I thought you said the pizza was for you.
No, I thought you was eating some pizza. I said I'm gonna eat a slice of it.
It's not. It's all of us.
Man, that's enough.
For all of us.
Are you really that hungry?
Well,
Yeah.
Y'all, she be acting like she been getting high. What's happening?
and
Are you okay?
what are you gonna eat?
I'm not eating neither one of those.
Oh, right. Well, then
It's you, Vex, and your daddy.
you like to eat a lot of pieces of pizza. That's
I'm not eating that much.
why you like.
I'm not.
Like 5 pieces of pizza.
Y'all understand?
I'm not. I might eat a slice or 2, but that's it.
I'm still cooking that.
Hold on, what's it? Go ahead.
I'm just what you want.
Y'all boy Sleepy Joe, somebody please teach this motherfucker how to read the teleprompter. I'm sorry, I'm finished. I had to get it out. Sleepy Joe, please learn how to read the teleprompter.
And we see who has
Sleepy Joe.
who's been too much, who had the shot, then got who.
I'm not saying nothing that's wrong.
Yeah, but I forgot she does have a potty mouth. We
I'm sorry, Sleepy Joe.
We-
Could you
we-
please
we
do
try-
me a favor
we try
and to read the teleprompter?
And fries?
Well, might as well go all out now.
Like, man, you might have to get a job around here. Well, I guess you do got a
The
job.
AMC
I'm gonna have to start putting you to work more often
The
then.
AMC movie theater still hasn't responded back. So I'm
Y'all look. Hello, people out there. People with jobs. Hello, jobs. I have a young adult that she's trying so hard to fill out for jobs,
Nectar didn't respond.
but
to
they're
me.
not
Nectar.
they're not
Yeah.
replying to
Just
her,
work.
Yeah.
and she is saddened by this. Most of the reason is
It's
because
sad.
most of
It's
these
like,
places.
Dang, can you at least tell me an email? Like, respond?
Yeah, that's the issue.
Trust me,
Can
when
y'all at least tell the girl why she can't even, why y'all won't even answer her messages so she can feel
When you get this,
something.
it happens. That's just job thing.
But I just like
a lot
I
of
keep
jobs
telling you,
don't never respond back to email, send anything back to you.
what
But-
is for you,
But you, yeah,
is for you.
when it's your time, you'll get a job.
God will put you where
Your
you're
brothers
supposed
and them,
to
they
be.
didn't get a job till they was
Well,
16.
they got a job for it because someone helped them get
No, they
No, they
didn't.
didn't.
They didn't get a job till they was 16. You trying to
They
get one
worked
at
at Dairy
15.
Queen. I didn't have shit to do with that.
Yeah, you 15.
Yeah, no, that was because your coworker.
No, I
Who
don't know
was a
nobody worked
coworker?
at Dairy Queen. I helped them get a job at my other job, but I didn't help them get a job at the.
That
But
was,
they was working at Dairy Queen way before that.
yeah, that was a grown-up job.
Yeah, that was some induction into grown people shit.
Yeah.
When I got from that job. But All I'm gonna say is I have a teenager that wants to work. The least that y'all can fucking do, especially because y'all got these aggressive ass hiring signs up in y'all's
I
windows.
think-
You don't want to hire nobody.
No, I think what they need to do is, because we just seen this. Where was that at? In Atlanta. And I think it was LA. But, you know, it was an issue. You know, the water boys out ATL be selling water, trying to make some money and hustle up. So I guess something happened the other day with an incident where, I don't know what exactly happened, but the young man who was selling water ended up pulling out a pistol. They said some shots was ringing out. A guy was pulling up and seen the young man coming to him when he had heard the shots ringing out. But a few people got to speaking in the community, and I think one of them, he was
a city
councilman or something,
yeah,
and he
councilman.
was like, you know what, we got together.
with
where-
some community centers.
No,
And
jobs, just to give the youth jobs and everything. And I think that's what we're at right now with everything. Even with crime. Because, you know, when people ain't got no money, crime goes up.
And what 15-year-old do
And-
you know want to work and can't find a job? Like, it's
That's how it
stupid.
always been. Because they got it set where you can't work where you 15, so no company wants to hire you. So
What
company,
happened to Job Corps?
they,
Is there a Job Corps here?
I don't know if that's still around, but you know that's what I was saying. What they should do. You know, you got a lot of young people who want to make some money. And everything in this world, young people know it. It's about making some money. I don't care what you talking about or anything. If you ain't talking about making no money, putting no bread in their pocket, they ain't trying to hear it. So you can do all this, be an activist and do all this and tell kids to stay off the street and whatever. But a lot of these kids going through hardships just right along with their family.
And they being
they
lit.
trying to help their families feed their. Some are trying to help their families help pay some bills around the house and do all that. Those are some real struggles.
Right.
And when you 15 and can't get a job,
What you gonna do?
you gonna hustle. So you gonna get out there and do what you gotta do, and that's how a lot of kids end up in the street. But I think that the guy in Atlanta, he was like, yeah, we didn't got like 3,000 kids off the street, you know, opportunities to give them jobs and work and stuff.
And they open up what community center?
Community centers to give them something to do. But as we see throughout the country, the government take a lot of city governments and everything, take funding away for programs and stuff like this. But we're
In urban communities.
in urban communities, but we're in an age right now where kids want to make some bread.
Right.
We in this whole fake Instagram, YouTube, you living fabulous life. They want to make some money. So if you ain't talking about them kids making no money, they don't want to hear it. I don't care what you got to offer them. I don't care, cause that's how it always been. You try to make some bread. So you got kids that's 15 who actually trying to like, man, if I could get a job, I would work a job. But they won't let me work a job because I'm 15.
Right. And
So-
the crazy thing is that she was trying to make money to take the pressure off of her school clothes. She like, I just want to,
She don't never pay for them.
no, she's saying like, I want to be able to buy my own stuff because she's got a taste of having her own little money. And she's just like, she liked the way it felt, being able to go into some place and just buy something for herself. And, you know, like, I commend her for wanting to, she's like, I mean, I just want to be able to buy myself some stuff for school clothes. So like, I don't have to ask y'all, like some stuff I just want to do for myself. And you know what? To be at 15 and want to do something for herself,
I think
like,
everybody was like, even I was like that at 15.
I mean, I think we came, well, for me, I was
think-
working at
no,
13.
It's
so,
all kids. Like, yeah, I think I was working around 13, cutting
I was
grass
working
and
at
trying to
13
do something.
in my mama's cleaning business, and I hated it.
Yeah, anywhere from 13, 15, I was either trying to cut grass or do something to make some money,
My
put
mama
some
didn't
money in
give
my
us a
pocket.
choice. Like, get your
But
ass
yeah,
up, let's go.
these states, they need to change that. Because, you know, like I was saying, if we see now crime is going up, robberies is going up. 'Cause people ain't got no money.
And the kids is getting younger
No,
and younger.
I'm not
that's
even
doing the
talking. I'm not
crimes.
even talking about kids yet on that. That's just people in general. When people ain't got no money, they gonna do what they gotta do to feed themselves. So a lot of people are gonna become targets. So you can call it however you want. You can sit there and be mad, but if jobs ain't hiring and they can't take care of themselves, if they get a job and still can't take care of themselves with rent, inflation, and everything, you're gonna be result in doing some stuff you gotta do just to survive, whether you want to or not. See,
And it's time
and
now
we
for us
we
to be
see
doing this. We gotta stop doing this.
we see they don't care about you living on the street. Homeless stuff is popping up around. And just imagine if them homeless people
Become kids.
just didn't decide like I'm gonna be homeless. I'm just gonna go out here and rob and steal and do what the hell I gotta do because I'm trying everything and you not giving me no helping hand.
Yeah.
Then you just stuck, and I'll be in that same situation.
And I also think that that's why we're starting to see this urgency of numbers of young people doing things that. Well, I remember when we was kids, we didn't hear about 10, 11, 13, 14-year-olds as much doing crime. We're starting to see influx of that. And the reason is because they one-parent homes, and they parents is trying to do every fucking thing they can to keep shit afloat. And the kids are either being left alone or feel like, damn, I just want to help her not be overwhelmed. And you have these kids trying to help. So I think that you're seeing a high number of that. And look,
Speaking of
it's time
kids,
out for us to be covering our eyes to act like we don't fucking see what's going on in these communities.
Speaking of kids, like the kids in New York.
The 14-year-old. That was Chicago.
No, it was New York. They were like 13.
They beat the old man up?
Yeah, they was like.
You sure?
Yeah, 13, 14.
And 10. Was the
somewhere
girl
in
who was
there,
recording?
And old man ended up dying like 70 something.
They beat him up with cones, like those cones that be in the street.
Safety
and it's
cones.
three something in the morning. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't think it was 3 in the morning. It was maybe like around 1 or something. But yeah, so 2 of them are actually one of the 14-year-old, the young boy, and a girl is getting charged. They had another girl, and I think another.
She was
boy.
10.
But they ended up letting them go, and so right now it's just 2 of them.
And they're gonna be charged for.
Charged as an adult.
Yes, and the man died. So now 13, 14-year-olds facing life in prison.
Well, we don't even know if it's life right now because
no matter what charge you get them,
you don't get life for that. We seen that where you get life for dope, for drugs.
If they doing more than 20 years and they 13, 14, they still got life.
That's not life.
Do you know how impressionable they are?
That's still not life. Life is when you in there for life.
Still feel like
you're not getting no chance of parole, not getting out or nothing like that. That's life.
I still feel like if you're putting a kid at 13 in a prison system.
No, but he's gonna be in juvenile until he turned 21 or was it 18? Yeah, till I think until you turn 18, then you go to the big boys.
You're making
but
it
you,
make
you
sense.
already.
That does not make sense.
I'm just telling you how the system is. That's pretty much how it is. And then you got to do, and then it's not fed, because you may get out. You probably could get out before then, because normally on feds, you got to do like what 90% of your time.
Oh,
so
they about to make them up.
That's not a fed case. It's not a fed case. Feds only come for different type of shit.
This is New York.
It's still not a fed case. So it's not going to be a fed case. That's just a state local case. So you don't have to do like 90% of your time. So if they be good and get out on good behavior, they can get out sooner. So, but it's still, even if you do 20 years and you 14 right now, and you're looking at, around 34, 35 before you come out.
Dude, but you'll never be the same.
Man, you'll never be the same if you don't come out.
No, what I'm saying is, okay, let's rewind back to your boys who did the 6 in New York.
You ain't gonna
who took that track? Them boys that took that charge
at the end of
the
jail. If you ain't never been in jail, had to deal with you never. Any person is not gonna never be the same.
And that's why they said now, like, that shit fucked up their entire life. Like, even though they out,
yeah,
they don't know how to function in this world.
Nobody does. Then when they get out.
So,
cause it's different. Your times changes. You ain't seen none of the stuff like I was just watching.
And you also ain't conditioned to be better.
No,
it's not like you go into jail and they like trying to make you a better human fucking being.
That's not what jail is for.
So what I'm saying is, you lost the soul.
Your soul ain't lost. Your soul is still there.
Okay, how many people do you know?
I know a lot of people that
go and spend.
I know a lot of people that been 5 to 10 years in 10 or more.
As adults.
Yeah. What you mean as adults? No.
They go in as adults.
No.
They come in as
what are you calling as adult?
I'm talking about if you going in as a kid and an impressionable child.
No. First of all,
making dumb decisions.
First of all, adult in the thing does not. You can be. I know some teenagers I knew some teenagers and kids who were more adult-like than adults were. So that has nothing to do with it.
I'm looking at what I was like at 13.
You can have a mentality where you were grown in your mind? Like I said, I've been out the house since 15. So my mentality was totally different compared to somebody else. And there were situations where I probably, if I would have did certain stuff, I would have been locked up, and I would have probably never had this life that I have right now. But I made decisions. So your mind frame is different. So that's not to say for everybody that you have a kid like mine. There's a lot of people who are young who are living adult lives.
I'm not saying that that's not the case, but I'm saying that sometimes we lose an opportunity to make a difference. Because kids like this, they're doing this shit because they don't have nothing else to do, not because they're fucked up human beings.
Well,
and we're gonna give them a sentence.
No, some of that could
So
be.
you think that those kids are fucked up?
Some of that could be on who raised you. It's prime example. The other day, a video came out. I was like, oh my God, these kids were maybe like 2 and 3 and 4.
What?
Yes, 2 and 3 and 4, and they were out on the street.
2 and 3 and 4.
It was somewhere around that age. That's how small they was. I'm surprised you didn't see it. It went viral.
No, I don't
it went
look
viral
for
on
shit that's
Instagram.
got kids
and
doing
they
vandalism.
were cussing the hell out the police.
Now wait.
The police. No, the police.
Wait, sir. I've been having a potty mouth for a very long time. That does not mean I'm a horrible person.
Whatever.
Because I cuss.
If you 2 and 3 years old, you should not be cussing the way they was cussing. Even at 10 years old, they were younger than 10. They were younger than 5. I say anywhere from that 2 to 5. I think one was in a diaper. I swear to God.
David,
I swear to God.
you gonna have to put the video in here so people can see it, because I don't even believe it.
I swear to God, because I didn't believe it. I was like, I can't believe this shit, and it went viral. I'm gonna have to pull it up on Instagram. But it all goes back to who raised you.
But you can't say that
No,
because
you're
there's
not.
tons. Listen, think about it. There's tons of
It's
people
who
that
raised
you grew up
No,
with
it's not. It's
that
who
made
raised
fucked
you.
up decisions.
No, your parent who raised you.
So
You
you
were
got friends that did stupid shit.
No, I
That
don't
their
have.
parents
No.
was-
I don't have nobody that did stupid shit. I have people. I know people that was either trying to get some money and do something, or was not doing stupid shit. Like I said, everything goes back to people trying to get some bread, trying to get some money.
So they
what
don't
this
think that they had nothing to do with parenting.
only people that I know would do some stupid shit was the white boys we ran into. It's like, dude, they used to cuss out their mom, break into people's.
They just have a different rule.
break into people's houses for no reason, do all type of stuff. Now they don't do some stupid
There's
shit.
some shit black people is not gonna fucking
Stupid shit. But no, everything goes back to who raised you.
What's that read?
Low battery.
Okay.
But it goes back to the kid. These are 2 and 3 year old kids. Who you getting this from? Your parents. You cut.
Wait,
Oh, we back. Welcome back.
what happened?
Man, everything been happening. Ran out of storage, battery died, but we back. So we about to close this out for the Sip Sumthin Friday because we long overdue. Somebody,
Don't you do it.
I'm gonna have to put somebody on time limits. We got a 30-minute time limit.
Y'all, he always wanna blame me for going over.
Did I say your name? No, I did not.
Why
I
did you
could've
say
been
somebody
talking-
if you would have said
I could have been talking about myself. I didn't have
But
to
she
say
wasn't
that.
talking about
You don't know
It's
that.
only 2 people up in here.
Thank
And
you.
it definitely ain't me.
Girl, I ain't even about to.
And I could have been talking about myself.
That's why I said when y'all start
You
seeing me
did.
not saying anything in the next few videos, we're gonna see.
Then she won't be in the video. Cut her out.
But he complained when I'm in the video. See that?
Don't nobody complain.
Pick a struggle, sir.
Don't nobody complain.
You're,
If I say, hey,
you're complaining.
if I
now.
say, hey, we got a time frame, we need to stick to the time
You
frame.
didn't say that.
We going up. We've been over this. How many times we got to go through this? But hey, it's been fun.
Why are you saying it's like you about to die?
Yeah, cause she got the frowny face over here on the camera.
I got the frowny face. I'm just not saying nothing.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. On Sip Sumthin Friday, that's what we doing. Is that what we doing?
That's what you do.
What about? fry shaker over here. So what you gonna say to your people before we leave?
Shalom, family.
And we watched that show on YouTube, The Real Estate Guy. That's what we got a habit of saying that now. So you just throwing up the piece?
You don't even say nothing. You know how to close it out.
You just throwing up the piece?
You like me to do
These y'all.
What the? You doing too much. This is what I got to deal with right here.
When somebody's complaining about you always talking in every video, I know he wants to be in control of his own narrative. That's really it's the Mr. Mostyle show. I'm just a guest. So I'm learning
You are a
to
guest.
just be quiet.
You know why you a guest? Because I started this show and I'm going to finish this show. And I'm about to go into my Franklin right now. Me! I built this! Not you! Me! I started this! I need to throw that in there. The episode where he went off on old boy. But that's what we doing. See what I got to do with, man. I think them one too many shots. You know, some people when they get too many sips in, they get to feeling it. Get to taking things too personal all the time. Yeah, I said it, and what? You sparkling?
People, y'all should tell him that y'all like me more than him. Maybe y'all should tell him the truth.
Tell him. Don't matter to me. I'm good. Gucci. Good.
Yeah, I'm out.
Mr. Mostyle.
Lady Mostyle. That's what petty people do. Stupid petty shit. Y'all see that? Go to fuck.
No, you the one being petty right
No,
now.
you
being real petty right now. But hey, MostyleFam, stay up to date. Hey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Are you throwing the middle finger at me?
To you, not to the
What?
fans.
To the fan? What?
Bye, y'all.
You know what?
Y'all like sharing?
Y'all about to see her get the mush face right up
I
here.
wish the fuck you
Yeah,
would.
about to see her get the mush face. But
They
hey,
about to see a whole other side of me.
Mr. Mostyle. Lady Mostyle. Oh, merch. This is one of the shirts from the come on, step up. You gotta get together.
Oh, now.
From our
Okay.
our sets, our premium sets, Mostyle short sets. Y'all go ahead and check that out. I'll throw the link down there below. I'm gonna throw the QR code to come across the screen so you can see that. You just put your phone up to it. It'll take you straight to the link. You dig?
You ain't gotta buy nothing from him. You can buy stuff there from MostyleBoutique.com.
Oh, yes. You still buying from me, so either or. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put them on Mostyle Boutique. So yeah, you can buy from either one. Whichever one you choose to, you can buy from me, whichever one. I got a special child over here working special. Like, she handicapped. But hey, MostyleFam, thanks for tuning in, joining us on this another Sip Sumthin Friday. And what was this called again? What was it called again?
Everyday Passion. y'all.
Everyday Passion. She gotta be that kind. Oh, Jesus. Hey, but we out. Peace.
Sometime, and I wanna spend some time with you. Just the two of us.